submitted 14 cards to CGC for grading. Let's see how we did.
What's up, guys? I'm Rodney.
I'm Cheney.
And we are Ro.Chey.PokeDECKS. And like she said, 14 cards to CGC for grading because we submitted not that long ago and we were pretty happy with the result. So we decided to do it again.
Let's see. But this time we did it with the subgrades. So we could get, you know, all the reasons why we got a perfect 10 or not so.
We're shooting for perfect 10s, all of them. So
yes.
Let's roll out the stack and we'll get started.
There they are. All right, you go first.
Okay. I'll go first. First card up. First card up is...
Drum roll, please.
So we have...
Ooh.
The Gold Galarian Zapdos from Brilliant Stars. Looks like it got a 9. So a 9 centering, 9 surface, 9.5 corners, and 9. So basically a 9 all around. Looked pretty good. Looked pretty good to me, but not, you know, 9 can't be mad with a 9.
Pretty solid.
Beautiful card though. Gold Moltres. Galarian. Zapdos. Gold Zapdos. Sorry, Zapdos.
Yeah, Moltres. Hi. Okay, my turn. Let's see.
Oh. Moltres.
Well, there's the Galarian Moltres. And he got a 9.5. So 9.5 centering, 9.5 surface, and 10s on the corners and the edges.
And we missed it by a 10 by 1.
Almost, but Gold Galarian Moltres beat right there.
All right, number 3. So number 3. So we have the Sylveon VMAX Trainer Gallery from Brilliant Stars. Lots of Brilliant Stars are going to be in this. We submitted right after Brilliant Stars. There's just so many beautiful cards.
A lot of beautiful cards.
So this one also got a 9.5. So a 9 centering, a 10 surface, 10 corners, and 9.5 edges. So it was a 0.5 off from getting a 10. So, nice. But it's either way. Look at this card. It's just gorgeous. Yeah. Absolutely.
It's gorgeous. It's hard to not like Sylveon.
Yeah.
But so since you are normally in charge of what we send in for grading, what are you looking for exactly when you're sending the cards in? What do you look for, and how do you choose?
Well, number 1 is centering. Obviously, like that's like the first thing that catches everybody's eye is centering. So like it's pretty easy to look at the card and be like, yeah, that's a little bit off center, or it's heavy on the left, or it's heavy on the top. So centering number 1. Obviously, I'm looking at the surface with a magnifying glass and a black light, making sure, especially these textured cards, making sure there's no blemishes or smashes in the texture, because that'll automatically get marked down. And with the naked eye, you can't really see that kind of thing. So,
yeah, because I definitely don't.
Yeah, like if you just look at the card, oh, this is a perfect card, then you put a black light to it, and the black light's going to show you that it's absolutely not perfect, or you have fingerprints or whatever. And then obviously the last are the edges, so if there's whitening on the edges, and then the corners. So the corners are the last step.
Making sure they're nice and rounded.
Basically, they're all nice and round and they're even, because sometimes you know the blade is dull.
Goes with the edges and everything too, sort of. Okay, all right. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, I sort of just pick cards based on what I like and what I don't. You know, this one's pretty, so I don't. I'm not as scientific.
There's definitely some cards that I wanted to send in, but after looking at them, I'm like, oh, that's probably a 7 or worse. So like, I'll just keep it in the binder.
Maybe you don't want to pay for that. All right, let's keep it moving here. Let's see what's next. Oh, there we go. Umbreon VMAX 9.5. So centering in with a 9, and the surface and corners 9.5, and those edges get a 10.
These
cards
look really good
almost.
Inside.
Yeah,
especially
they do. The CGC clear slabs look really nice.
They pop for sure.
Yeah, they definitely pop those
so
colors.
Our next card is a Japanese card. So what do we got here? Let's cover it up. So we got the Japanese Glory, and as you can see, it's already not a 10. It's a 9.5 with those two 9.5s. For the centering and surface, and then the corners and the edges of 10. This is a pretty sought after card, the Japanese version. This came in Brilliant Stars in the English version, but the Japanese version came in VMAX Climax. So another 9.5. So far so good. I think all 9s in a box.
Yeah, no, nothing too low so far. Here we go, another 9.5 with the Sylveon V alt art there from Evolving Skies.
Yes.
So we've got a 9.5, centering with a 9, surface a 10, corners 9.5, and there's edges with a 10. So beautiful card.
So close to a 10.
Yeah, so close, 9.5. But there we go. She's a beauty.
This round we definitely sent some awesome cards. Like we did not hold back this time. So our next card is we got the Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX alternate art from Chilling Rain, also picking up a 9.5. So centering was a 9.5. Surface got marked down a little bit, so I must have missed something on the surface here. And then corners got a 10 and edges got a 9.5. So right there. We're like right in the ballpark.
close.
Right in the ballpark. All
So
these
close.
cards. It's like almost heartbreaking, but you know,
So
can't be
close.
mad. Most CGC 9.5s will cross over into a PSA 10. So if we ever are feeling froggy in the future, we could cross them over into PSA 10s.
Ooh, there we go. There we go. Our first 10 right there. The Dragonite V alt art from Evolving Skies.
Almost.
So we got a
perfect.
10, 10, 10, and a 9.5 on those edges. Although I don't see it.
Man.
But then again, I'm not looking at it with a magnifying glass and measuring, you know, because that's the next thing you do is sort of measure the
But it got a
edges
10
and all
on
that.
centering then.
So it got a 10.
So
So I guess I
edges.
feel like that would go to figure that if it's perfectly
Yeah.
centered, then the edges would be good too. But all right, CGC.
So we got a 10.
So
okay.
110 so far, and a bunch
Dragonite
of
V
9.5s.
alternate art. Sleepy Dragonite. A lot of your guys' favorite favorite card you're saying from Evolving
I'd
Skies.
say that's a
All right.
really up there neck and neck with the Rayquaza.
Next up, we have ourselves a 9.5 Shadow Rider Calyrex V, also from Chilling Reign. So another beautiful card, very cool in the like creepy woods, you know, like very awesome.
Yeah, Sleepy Hollow-ish.
Yes. I was trying to say that and I
Yeah.
couldn't think of it. So yeah, so 9.5 centering, 9.5 surface, and then corners and edges both marked a 10. So like right there, like a half a decimal point off from another 10. So
Definitely headless horseman status.
yeah, definitely.
Ichabod Crane and all that. Ooh, there we go. Rayquaza V alt art
such a
from
beautiful
Evolving Skies,
card.
9.5. There we go
9.5,
again.
all these 9.5s
So we got a
coming
9 on the centering, a 9.5 on the surface, a 10 on the corners, and a 10 on the edges. So just a little bit off with the centering and the surface. Don't know what they saw that we didn't, but you know,
right there.
whatever.
We're right
but
there.
that is a beautiful card. I mean, oof. Yeah. Hard not to like that one.
All right, next card we have a Rainbow Arceus V-Star. I honestly thought that this card was going to get a 10. I looked at it like up and down, but I was wrong. So centering got a 9. Surface got an 8.5. So I don't know what I was looking at, but they must have saw something that I didn't see on the survey.
I feel like, I mean, and my specs aren't that great because obviously, you know, whew, but it does almost look a little bit like the top part is a little bit thicker. I don't know.
Maybe.
I mean, now that and maybe I'm only seeing that because that's what CGC saw. So
Yeah,
who knows?
Not sure, but definitely got a 9, so a little bit low.
Still awesome though. Still really great. Let's see, and we've got another Arceus V-Star Rainbow. So we got a
Submitted
9.5. So we got 9.5 on the centering and the surface on this one,
Look at
and
it, though.
10 on the corners
The
and the
slab
edges.
makes the rainbow look really cool.
Oh yeah, these slabs
Like,
are beautiful.
Yeah,
There's-
the rainbow definitely pops out right there.
Yeah, no, for sure. These slabs are great. All right.
So Arceus couldn't get a 10. All right, let's see what we got next. 2 cards to go. So the next one is obviously another English. We have ourselves a 9 Celebrations Charizard. Now this would have been an amazing card to hit a 10 with.
Yes.
But so it looks like centering was 8.5, and I can see it there. Definitely top to bottom was heavy, but you know I decided to submit it anyway. I felt like top to bottom wouldn't weigh as much, but you know. And
It is a
obviously
Charizard. I
on
feel like
the
it probably
back
goes
as well,
harder.
top to bottom. So 8.5 definitely hurt it. The surface was perfect. Surface is a 10. Corners 9.5, which probably because the bottom's a little weird. So I can see it. And then the edges.
I feel like definitely like the centering and the edges and the corners probably
you know,
all go hand in hand.
You definitely know CGC once you see the centering and it's not centered, it's already done for. But to get a 9 is still pretty good. So Charizard Celebration Charizard 9, can't be mad at a Charizard.
It's a Charizard, and it's a 9. And last but not least, oh, a my
6.5.
Shelder.
First edition.
So this is
fossil.
the first edition Shelder, and this is one of my prized possessions. So if you guys have been with us for a while, you know Shelder's my favorite. So this was a sentimental submission, And, you know, that's okay too. So obviously 6.5, not great, but, you know, we knew that going into it. Just kind of thought it would be cool to have a Shelder slab in my collection.
We have two first edition Shelders. Better. So.
Yeah, so this one was pretty great. So, I mean, obviously it would have been great if it came back higher, but wasn't expecting too much. So 9 on the centering and 6.5 on the surface and corners, and then a 7 on the edges. But, you know, a little bit to be expected with a card this old, I guess. And probably,
before,
you know, no one's really going to take all that much care of their Shelders.
Yeah, true.
Except for possibly me.
But sometimes you just got to grade.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, it was a sentimental submission, and look at him. Yeah. Look at him in all his Shelder glory.
Yeah.
Look at him.
First edition.
Yeah. So,
I love it.
So yeah, so that's a beautiful one. So yeah, that was exciting.
So do us a favor and comment down below what card is your favorite card that we got graded here tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if you guys send in your cards for submission, how are your grades looking? What are you getting back? And who do you submit with? Do you like CGC or you go PSA or, you know, AGS? There's a lot of different choices out there.
We definitely need your votes too. Definitely thinking about some of these 9.5s cross grading them with PSA, because you know what? If they're 9.5 CGC, they're usually a 10 in PSA, so obviously why not go for the 10?
Maybe we can get that Dragonite up to the perfect
well,
10.
PSA doesn't do perfect 10s, they just do 10s.
Oh.
They don't do subgrades. So.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 10 is a 10. That's why a 9.5 is a 10 over there, because they don't do
I see.
But Beckett's does subgrades. But,
okay, so a lot of different choices out there, so who do you go with? But yeah, comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, and stop by next time.
Yeah, just to let you guys know, this weekend we'll be at Collecticon in Long Beach. So if anybody's going to be around there, hey, look for us. Come say hi to us.
Yeah,
we'll be
definitely.
Around.
We'll be around.
Yeah,
Would love to see you there.
Yes, we will.
All right.
Until then, bye.